We have a neighbor who's a failed state. We have another neighbor who are struggling to establish themselves. We have another neighbor with a lot of lawlessness. So all these lawlessness and disorderly happening across our neighbors, somewhere they find their way into our country. Over many years, Kenya has been known to be a peace-loving country. And in terms of governance, we are much better than all guys who are around us. But when it comes to border security, there are a number of failures. When it comes to all internal governance, there are other areas that we are not doing very well. We know quite well that corruption has been, what would I say, is a big giant in our country. People coming from these countries that I've mentioned who lack governance, who lack peace, some of them are failed state, they find themselves into our country through purchase of citizenship. So all these are quite a big contributors. Another item, Kenya itself is quite big in tourism. And these tourists come from the West. And we know ideologically, those who are perpetrating terrorist activities are quite anti-Westerners. So for them to communicate a message to the world, this is what we can do, they want to find easy targets where these Westerners conglomerate to celebrate themselves, find social life in there. If you look at Westgate, that is exactly what happened. Westgate was owned by Sony Foundation with a solid base in Tel Aviv, Israel. So when those guys came into our country, they were found this would be a target to communicate to those people out there that you will do what you will do in the Gaza Strip, in the West Bank, and other areas, but we can attack you in these other avenues. So that has continued. Also, radicalization at the coast. We have very many people at the coast who have been radicalized, leading to the name of Kenyan Mujahideen. 20% of Al-Shabaab's workforce, approximated, are Kenyans. What does that mean? They want to find in our citizens who can blend into the operation without the top guys whatsoever being factored into that. This has contributed a lot to other countries viewing Kenya as either a place they can go settle peace, like South Sudan did, right? Or a place where they can go exercise what they want to communicate to the West. That's why we were attacked at August bomb blasts and many other attacks. So all this sophistication and mix of very many things, right, allows Kenya to be, not allows, protracts Kenya as a place where all these events can happen at one given go.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you talk about radicalization, perhaps we could narrow